Hey, what's up guys? So today we're going to be talking about that new Overwatch developer update that everyone is talking about, and this is the big new Overwatch change that a lot of people were waiting for when they announced it in January. Something big was going to be happening to Overwatch. And if you guys haven't seen the full video, I will link it down below, but it's a new developer update that goes over these newer changes. So let's go ahead and hop right into it, and I'll also give you guys my thoughts and feedback on it, but we're just going to kind of do it a little bit faster than the video that is shown with Jeff in it. But nonetheless, let's go ahead and hop right into it. So first off, they're adding this new thing called the experimental card, and what that is basically a huge change to the game that's not on the PTR, because with the PTR, while it does have some of the changes, honestly all it really comes down to is things that they want to go ahead and change in the game. They put it on the PTR for like a week or two, or sometimes even a month, and then later it finally gets introduced into the live server, and it's like, well, wow, that's no big deal. But they're going to be adding huge changes is what they said. So we don't have any information on what the heck is being changed specifically, but they said that there are going to be big changes to the game, and I'm excited to see what they kind of offer with this, because they really didn't do enough with the PTR, at least in my personal opinion. But nonetheless, I think this is going to be cool, because if you guys, I know some of you guys do play Overwatch on console, and you guys just simply didn't have access to testing out some of the new things on the PTR, because some things got changed on the PTR that never made it onto the live servers, and simply some players just never got to experience it. So this will access the ability to go ahead and mess around with that. They also said that they're going to be balancing much more frequently, which I actually really like, because sometimes the meta can get stale. You get bored of Overwatch, honestly, and I really feel like they really should add more heroes, but that's a topic I'll get into in a moment here. Instead of just kind of changing up some of the gameplay as far as like buffs and nerfs, I would like to just see literally more content being added to the game. I know they're working on Overwatch 2. A lot of people are speculating that they want to release Overwatch 2 this year, so they're really trying to make people excited and hop back into Overwatch for this reason. But in addition to that, there's going to be a huge change for competitive. So first off, I've already explained that they're adding this experimental card, but again, they didn't mention specifics, but that they are going to be making bigger changes to the game, which is overall, I would say, mostly people will be excited. They're going to be balancing the game more frequently, adding, you know, more things to be changed over on this experimental card. But nonetheless, here's what we get into, something that I think some people might be upset about, judging by some of the people via the comments in the official Overwatch video. You can definitely see some one-tricks are very salty about this. But anyways, starting in March, which is going to be Season 21, they're going to be making ranked a little bit different now. They're going to be having these hero pools, and let me go ahead and actually explain that. So what the heck a hero pool is, it's going to be lasting, at least at the moment, they have it set up for 1 week, but they said that they actually might change it. What the hero pool is, it's going to make it so you are forced to play a certain set of heroes. So if you only play one hero, you might be very disappointed about this, because well, some heroes just simply won't be available. He mentioned that there will be heroes that won't be included in the hero pool, meaning maybe if you play a certain hero, it wouldn't be there at all. Like he mentioned, maybe Orisa, Sigma, and Mei are not in the hero pool, and that means if you're one trick, too bad. You go ahead and just wait another week. I made this mock-up image over here to maybe get a better understanding of what that could mean. So you might go in the hero selection screen, and the heroes are just unavailable for that week. Now, what this does also introduce a problem too is if someone is a one trick and they only play one hero and it's not their week, like let's say they only play one tank, or let's take like a healer for example, if they only play, let's say, Mercy or Moira, if they're forced to play another hero, there's going to be a player on your team that might have no idea what they're doing. And I know some people are really going to complain about this. It goes the same with tanks too. If you only play one tank and your tank is unavailable for that hero pool week, you're going to get a player that's very bad at that hero, right? Because they're forced to play a hero that they're not comfortable with. But let's be honest, I think that you always get bad players on your teammate, regardless if this was to be implemented or not. It just happens. It's Overwatch. People that only play one hero sometimes will be like, it's time to throw, and you know that you always get those kinds of players on your team. I know it firsthand too. But I really feel like one thing that would be awesome with this game is just to simply add more heroes into the game. Also, the gameplay that you guys are seeing is me queuing up for ranked. I'm on my Smurf account, and it still takes me like anywhere from... This is my lowest account, by the way, and it still takes me sometimes anywhere from 8 to 20 minutes to get a game sometimes, and that's really not fun to sit there and wait. As a streamer, as a content creator, I want to play the game. I don't want to sit there not playing the game. Heck, half the time I stream this game, I'm waiting in the lobby, and that's not very fun for a lot of people. And sometimes you wait super long, you finally get the game as DPS, and then the game is just a complete prank. You have one person that's trolling, or you have a thrower, or you have disconnect. Like, it's so disappointing, especially again as a DPS player. But look at the hero pool. You literally have more than half the roster is DPS, and you wonder why there's more people that want to play DPS, and simply because not only is DPS generally considered more fun in most games, but on top of that, you literally have twice the amount of DPS as the rest of the roster here. But I really think that what would make this game more interesting, instead of these small like buffs and nerfs and changes to characters, and basically all the content that you have from the game, they're just locking out some of the content, so it kind of changes the game. Because let's be honest, if you were to play ranked and play Genji, you're gonna have a bad time usually, unless of course you're smurfing and you're just cyberbullying some like lower ranked people. Generally, you can't play certain characters at a higher rank. It just is not available for most players. Like, yeah, you can go ahead and once in a while you can get some sweet gameplay, upload that stream highlight, and people are like, wow, Genji's viable in 2020. But it takes so many games to get that actual gameplay, and most streamers and content creators understand that, right? But at the same time, I want newer heroes. I was thinking, you know what? HOTS, those characters have 3 abilities. Somehow make some crossover with HOTS and Overwatch. I think that would be really cool. I know that's probably not going to be happening, but I just wanted to mention that I would like to see a lot more heroes being added into the game. I think that is what most people want to go ahead and see. I know that they're working on Overwatch 2, and a lot of people are speculating because Overwatch 2 might be coming out this year. They're really trying to push to get players back into the game, and I honestly feel like what would actually get more people interested in Overwatch is honestly to make the game free to play. If you made the game free to play, I know smurfing would be a whole nother issue, because there's so many people that would literally make an account, climb as high as they can, and once they can't climb any higher, they make a new account so they can go ahead and play some of the heroes that they want. And that's just naturally going to be happening in a lot of different games that offer the game as a free-to-play service. But at the same time, I'm hoping that in the future, we can get just more heroes at a much faster rate. But anyways, those are my 2 cents on the new update. Overall, I think it's a good change, but I would like to see more heroes more than buffs and nerfs. I would rather them have new heroes than some of these little events that last like a week, or some type of little PvE thing. They have, I guess, Overwatch 2 for the PvE, but I want more heroes at a faster rate. I think everyone does. That's what makes content creators and people come back into the game. Not, oh, McCree got extra 50 health. Oh, okay. But if there's like, oh, new hero came out in Overwatch, let me go ahead and hop on the game and play it. I think that's just much better. But anyways, that's my 2 cents on it. You guys can let me know yours down below. But thanks for watching, guys. Hopefully you enjoyed the video. If you did, drop a like on it. And if you are new here, I'll upload more Overwatch once in a while. I still need to upload that super uber toxic Mercy game that a lot of you guys really want to see, because it was just, we had the craziest game with this Mercy literally broke down. It was entertaining though, but she was toxic, so you'll see it eventually, Kappa. But anyways, thanks for tuning in, guys, and I'll catch you guys in the next video. Have a good one, and I'm signing out. Peace.